104.1 KRBE.
If you know the 3-digit extension of the... All right, let's hit it.
Now, time for the prank call featuring Special K on the Rula Show with Eric.
All right, friends, this is where you go to krbe.com/prank call requests with an S.
Yeah.
You fill out the form, and then Kevin will get with you to mess with someone.
And Alicia has been waiting for this call or text or email. Alicia?
I had to check in my email, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if you're going to email me or call me." So I've been waiting.
It is that time. All right. So you want to prank your mom, correct?
I wanted to prank my mom. She constantly gets fraud on her cards, and so I was trying to see what y'all could do.
All right. And which cards does she get fraud on? From what banks?
Every single one of them. So we could say her American Express, but let's say her main bank.
Okay, I'm going to play the person who's trying to get to the bottom of it. What are some of her security questions? Like, what's the name of her dog?
Bosco.
What is the name of her firstborn?
Matthew.
And is there anything that recently that she bought that I can confirm the purchase?
They just bought the Acura.
Well, thank you so much for the setup. I'll get after it immediately.
Yes, thank you so much. I can't wait. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Have a good day. Bye.
So here's you hear the idea.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
firstborn son, all the things.
Yeah. I'll call from the bank initially, but when you hear the fraudster on the other line, that is also me. What I have done is I have my telephone in one hand,
Okay.
and the microphone in the other, and I'm muting one and jumping to the other,
Oh my
and
God,
muting
Jeff.
one and jumping to the other at one point. So it's going to get wild.
Did you ever get confused?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. It's Brooke Dakota calling from. We tried the other number, but hopefully I can get in touch with Cynthia regards to the development in the fraud case.
In the fraud case? What are you talking about?
The fraudulent transactions that were taking place on your account. There's actually an individual on the line who was trying to wire $15,000 from your account this morning.
Okay.
May I put you on mute? Perhaps you can identify him.
Okay.
All right, just a moment. I'll bring him up.
I mean, there's nothing I've done for that amount.
Okay, just a moment. Let me see if I can get him on. Good morning, sir. This is Brooke Dakota. We're just trying to follow up here on getting that wire transfer together. Just got a couple questions for you. If you could answer a few security questions, is that fine?
Sure is.
Okay. So the first security question we got to ask you before we initiate that transfer is we've got to know the name of your dog is one of your security questions.
Is Bosco?
Okay. And the name of your firstborn is?
Matthew.
Okay. And your maiden name is? Okay. Can you confirm your last large purchase?
An Acura.
Oh, okay. Well, I am going to put you on hold here and just confirm those answers. Hold on. Miss, are you there?
I am.
I think you got those answers right.
Yeah, well, Bosco was actually like one of our first dog. I mean, it is one that we had. That he did give all the darn answers.
Oh, my goodness. So he's got all the right answers. I feel like I got to give it to him because he's got all the answers.
No.
No?
No.
Don't move through the transaction. But he got all the answers right.
Do not. I'm sorry. No.
No. Okay.
And I will call my bank. I will call my bank.
Do you know who it is? Do you recognize the voice?
No, I do not.
Okay, hold on one second. I'll bring him on. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Good morning, sir. Mr. Derek McCumpsey. Are you related to the
Yes. Well, that's
no.
my mother.
Oh, my
Hello?
God.
Oh, Mom?
No.
Hey, Mom. How's it going? I'm just trying to get some money out. Mama? Mama
Somebody's
Cynthia?
trying to say that. They're my...
Okay, she
Wait,
hung
so
up.
she hung up.
She hung up.
So, for those just tuning in, Kevin and Kevin are pranking this poor woman, thinking that the fraudster that is defrauding her is on the phone acting like her son. With the
Mom, is
bank.
that you?
And then what happened?
Okay, I called her back. I was like, hey, wait.
Hello?
Miss Cynthia, it's Brooke Dakota again from I got him off the line.
Yeah, this is not legit. And I have no son named that at all.
Oh, he said he was your son, so that's why we were trying to confirm it with you. He got all the answers right, so I was just...
No, he is not my son. I have no such son.
So that wasn't Matthew?
That was not Matthew.
Oh, goodness gracious. So
and
he's trying...
his last name is not what he said.
Okay, so
You
he...
called him something else, and that was not my son. You called him Derek something else, and that
Macumsey.
is not my son. So you're not sending no transaction through on that.
I'm just confirming, so you never met the boy in your life?
No.
Okay. Well, how did he get all the answers right?
I do not know.
Oh, that's wild.
You can go online and get information,
On your Facebooks and stuff.
probably.
What a weasel. It's that time of year. People doing fraud, turkey fraud.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. I hope this makes your Thanksgiving dinner a little bit better. It's a good story for you.
Thank you.
One more thing.
Okay, why are you not done?
Because Alicia is actually the one pulling the fraud here. She's put you...
Oh, my God. You
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, you are
She's there.
What the hell?
Hey,
She just said,
it's-
answer the phone, and I was just like, what? I'm not talking to them.
My name is Special K. I'm from the Rula Show with Eric on KRBE Radio.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
Also, I am Derek McCumsey as well.
Oh, my God.
Do you have a message for Alicia who put this together?
You're going to get yours.
All right, on behalf of the Rula Show with Eric, who pranked you?
Special K pranked me on KRBE.
That's right. Oh, my God. Kevin, was that one of the most involved ones you've ever done?
God, I was everywhere. My phone to the mute button to the microphone. So, her fraud
Did she ever figure out that poor sweet lady?
has been figured out. I
Oh,
was
thank
gonna
God.
say.
That poor sweet lady. That is not my son. I would have lost my marbles. I would have started cussing like crazy. Get that guy on the
Gosh.
phone.
You can prank a friend or family member yourself. You go to krbe.com/prank call requests
Yeah,
with
fill
an
out that
S.
form. Important point. Fill out the form. Because how many times have you gotten the email? Can you prank my sister? Thanks.
I got a really disturbing one the other day. I can't wait for you to read it.
Oh, God, you can't tease me like that.
I know.
Not tell
Like
everybody.
they asked me to say something like horrible and illegal, and I'm like, what? You think about it when you email me.
Right. Say that out loud to yourself 3 times and then hit send. Does it sound like a good idea? All right. Coming up next, I'm very excited about this because I've been doing this for years and I've been talking about it and people ask me about it every Thanksgiving and then I try and like get it together. It's all about the Ronnie Killen turkey technique for how to make the best tasting Thanksgiving turkey. And this week, my goal was to try and get it on my Instagram with Ronnie at one of his restaurants and our schedules just couldn't vibe. So guess what? He's here with the turkey, the overnight turkey. What do you mean overnight turkey? It is going to be the best dang way you've ever had a dang turkey in your life, and your whole family will be so happy on Thursday if you do this. Find out how to do it from the chef himself next on KRBE. Well, happy Friday, guys.
Woo!
It is the Friday before Thanksgiving week, which means everybody's getting ready. Whether you are hosting or you're going to go somewhere, you're going to travel, you've got a lot of stuff on your mind right now. But this specifically is dedicated to you, the person who's going to make the turkey or wants to try to make a turkey, and you've been nervous all these years. I would like to please introduce into the studio, Chef Ronnie Killen is here. Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, how are y'all?
Hey.
Now listen, Ronnie, for all the years I've known you, if you've never met Ronnie Killen from Killen's Barbecue, list all the places you have, Ronnie. You've got so many places.
Killen's Barbecue, Killen's The Heights. We have Killen's Burgers, Killen's Steakhouse.
In Pearland.
I've had many other restaurants that
Yeah.
that are no longer here.
Yeah, but in and out. And you've been all over the world. You've been all over media. You've been on the Today Show. You've been on so many things, making brisket in New York with your own smoker. You have to build your own smoker.
You brought a
right?
smoker?
Did you have to build your own smoker, Ronnie?
Well, I've had several designs and stuff as far as barbecue pits, and I've cooked in New York. I've cooked really all over. I was just in Greece not too long ago.
Nice.
Cooking for a bunch of Greeks that never had barbecue before.
Wow.
So, you know,
Like, wait,
I
you
know
got
how to do
flown
that.
out there by some Greeks because they wanted you to make a barbecue?
Well, I brought 80 pounds of uncooked beef across the pond and went over there and had a really good time.
Wow.
And had a pit brought to this little island called Arki. We went over there, cooked, and people they flipped out because they never had any food like that.
I'd
There.
say.
It's very
That's
different.
amazing. That's
That
cool.
is awesome.
It was a neat experience.
Yeah.
Now I want to open a restaurant in Greece.
Look at you. Okay, well, they need barbecue. They don't have
Really
it.
will be
Yeah.
your spokesperson.
I can be your GMs. Yes, Kevin will be there. And I know you've in the past. Are you still at? You've been in Minute Maid Park, now it's Daikin Park, and you've been in NRG Stadium.
Right,
Do you
right.
still have those properties in there, or
I
that
do
contract
not.
is up?
I do not.
Okay.
Our contract is up, and you
Okay,
know.
because those are contract things.
Right.
So in any case, the reason I'm bringing Ronnie Killen in is for many reasons, but you know his food. You've seen his food. And we'll talk about your 2 Michelin stars in a few minutes because we got to get
Michelin
turkey talking.
Bibs
Bibs.
is the next below. It's below it, but still, it's a big honor to get those. And
Yeah.
stars is like always okay. A bib is just a stepping stone to get a star.
The
So
star.
I'm
my
good
God,
with
so
that.
exciting. Okay, so we met years ago. I think the first time I ever met you, Ronnie, is when we, as a whole show, we went to Pearland to eat barbecue together.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. It was the best rib and brisket I've ever had.
That beef rib, my God.
Fell right off.
And
It was so
the amount
thick,
of
big.
food that Ronnie laid in front of us was insane at Killen's in Pearland. And so I don't know how we got talking about the turkey, Ronnie, but I remember being on the phone with you and you said how you make this turkey in this unique way because your grandmother wanted to save space on Thanksgiving Day. Tell that background.
Yeah, I mean, my grandmother, my mother, for Thanksgiving, they used to always have so many people in the family. So it's like, okay, during the daytime, when you're getting thing ready for 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever time you eat, they didn't have any oven space.
Right.
So it's my grandma's like, okay, we're going to take the turkey, get it ready, cook it the night before. And the way that she perfected it is like, okay, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you're getting ready to go to bed, doing prep, whatever. Go in there, get the oven, turn it wide open, as hot as it'll go, 500 degrees, whatever. Take the turkey, put it actually breast down, put some onions, celery, season it real good, and put about a quart. I just use a quart of any kind of stock you can get, whatever chicken
Can you
stock.
do
if I don't
water
have
too,
any.
or no?
You can do water.
But you want chicken stock because it makes
Yeah,
it
because
tastier.
it makes it richer. It
Yeah.
just gives it
Yeah.
flavor because the juice and everything that you have left over from that's in the bottom of the pan when you cook it, all the fat and everything that's
Yeah.
in there. That's what I made my dressing out of, and also my gravy. So it just it's so rich and full of flavor, and I can't wait to eat some. And
So she would do the overnight technique. That way, the turkey was already ready to go, and it was warm. Because I want y'all to visualize this. Because Ronnie has a video that he sent me. This one that you brought us is how many pounds? This turkey,
It was around 11 pounds.
11 pounds.
Right.
And when you have an 11-pound bird, how much actual meat is that? Because
I
we
would
get the
say
bones
prob-
and stuff.
Probably 3.5 pounds.
All
It's
right.
not really a lot because the carcass and everything weighs a lot. And
Yeah.
you take the breast and stuff. And it's like, for a long time, I didn't really like the breast because it was always dry.
Yeah.
Everybody always overcooked it or whatever. It was just dry. So this way, it's just
Breast
it's
down
moist
makes it
and
moist.
breast down, and the back area with the back, neck, all that stuff has all the fat in it. So it just kind of self-basted. And your oven stays
Okay,
warm.
so-
So imagine you have a
overnight.
Dutch oven pot, Kev, right?
Okay.
Or a pan.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
you're going to put the vegetables on the bottom like a trivet. You know what a trivet is, right?
Yeah, of course. I got that. I
Carrots,
got that part.
celery, onion. Put that down first. Then put the turkey on top of that breast down.
I got that, but
Okay.
it's the overnight. Okay, so I've put my oven at 500, say 550, and now it's there. It is now there. Then I take this turkey, which is in your pan, and then I put it in the oven. Yes,
When it's
when it's
on.
at 500, and leave it on or turn it off. Then
As soon as you put it in, it just depends on the size of it. It can range from anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half.
Okay.
If you have a 25-pound bird, do it about an hour and a half. I usually say it's about every 3 pounds of the turkey is about 15 minutes in the oven.
Okay.
So, it's a good rule of thumb.
okay, so
at 500, let's be
At
clear.
500,
If
wide
If
open.
you're just tuning in, it's
For an
not
hour and a
15
half.
minutes in the oven when you're just doing 425 or whatever. This is a very specific technique where he turned on that oven for at least an hour before you put that
At
turkey
least
in
an
there.
hour.
Oh.
Yes.
At 500, it has to be
So,
boiling hot oven.
oven.
It's very hot. I mean, you look at the picture that I did this morning, and it's
Uh-huh.
nice and golden. But you would think that it would burn it because it's so hot. But then
Yes.
you turn it off, and it just slow cooks it throughout the night.
After an hour, I will go and turn this off and go to bed
Correct.
and leave it in there.
Do not open the door.
Don't open
Of
the door.
Do
don't-
not
don't-
open the
no,
door of the
just
oven.
leave it.
Yeah.
But we have covered the turkey. Like in the picture I'm going to
Okay.
post at Radio Rula, Ronnie did this one in a Dutch oven, like a Staub pot,
Got it.
Staub,
Okay.
because it has that heavy top. In the past, my turkey pans are so big, I don't have a top for that. So you just seal it very, very, very,
Foil.
very tight with foil. Very
Oh.
tight. Very tight.
Got it.
And so we've put the trivet of the vegetables. We've put the turkey breast down. I have stuffed everything I got, and whatever you feel like putting in that turkey. I put like the herbs, the thyme, the sage. I put onions. I put apples, oranges, whatever you want in there to flavor it, right? And then you rub that whole bird full of that kosher salt and pepper. Rub that
Okay.
whole bird everywhere, under the wings and the thighs.
Not butter on there. Just rub it with.
I just did salt and pepper. That's
Salt
what,
and pepper,
Yeah,
that's all
that's
I
it.
do.
That's what
Butter
Ronnie
on
told
there.
me.
Oh.
So you put it breast down. Then I've covered it super tight in the pan, and I put it in that 500-degree oven. And my turkey that year was 18 pounds, Ronnie. And I remember calling Ronnie the next morning, like, I don't know, I'm kind of scared. Is it okay?
How long did you
Right.
put it in that hot oven for?
It was an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. And then you
I
shut it
turned
off
it
and
off.
you went to bed.
And I went to bed, and you can smell it while it
Oh,
cooks.
it smells so good.
While you
I'm like
sleep.
going, God, I can't wait to get up. And I would wake up and think about turkey. 3 o'clock in the
So,
morning.
Why
I'm
am I
thinking
dreaming
turkey.
about this?
So
oh,
now,
I smell it.
tell everybody the tricky part here, Ronnie, is like I had to put my turkey in at 2 a.m. because we're not eating until like 12 or 1. I couldn't put that turkey in at 9 p.m. because then we'd ready like at 6 a.m. And then, so how, for people that want to try this, how are you supposed to balance out the time?
Oh yeah.
You know, I always think about if you cook like last night, I put it in at 9.
Okay.
I turned it off at 10. I woke up around 5:30, and then it was ready. So because I was coming here early, I wanted to make sure that all the time.
I want these two to try this turkey right
Okay,
now.
yeah, definitely.
Yes,
But what,
please.
let's look at that time on that. That was 5, 6, 7, 8 hours,
Yeah.
maybe 8
Yeah.
hours. It was in. Okay, so could you get up at say 5 o'clock in the morning and put it in for 8 hours? That give you a 1 p.m. Time
No,
to eat.
It actually only works if you do it overnight. I'm just kidding.
It has to be done.
If it's in there for 5 hours, 7 hours, it has to be nighttime. It can't be daytime. You know,
No,
so that's all.
Because the whole point is you want to keep your oven clear for
It
the
has to
other stuff.
sleep,
There you go.
Kev.
Has to
Duh.
sleep with you,
Oh
Kevy.
my goodness! So,
Duh, Kev.
If you're just tuning into the Rula Show with Eric, we've got Chef Ronnie Killen in studio talking about the turkey technique. And I will post it in a written form on my Instagram at Radio Rula because things that I'm learning today about the 3 pounds. 15 minutes for every 3 pounds of turkey. And so sometimes you could do a 12-pound turkey. It could be an 18-pound turkey.
do you put it in at room temp?
Kevin.
Yeah, no, it has to be. You put it in the oven and it's wide open.
No.
The
The
turkey.
turkey itself. Has the turkey itself
You
gotten
take
to
it out of
room
the fridge.
temperature?
Oh yeah, it's room temperature. You know, hey, if you're in a bind and it's still kind of frozen, just pick the stuff out, put it in there. You still go, but then go a little longer.
And then
on the
how do
time.
you flip it back over once it's all cooked?
Well, like today, I took the breast and the sternum and everything and just actually pulled it out because you don't have to. Long time ago, if you're making dressing or
Yeah.
whatever, and you're picking the wings or the breast or whatever, it's hard to get the meat off the bone.
But this falls off.
This just pulls
Falls
out.
right off.
Gotcha.
The bones
Okay,
fall
so you
right-
immediately
right out.
just start
Smells
pulling
really
it.
You smell
good.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all are about to try it.
Wow.
The Killen turkey technique. His grandmother created this because she needed the oven space on Thanksgiving Day. It's the overnight turkey. So let's say, to Kevin's point, if you do want to just keep your oven occupied, wake up at 5 a.m. and do this for 8 hours. But it's all about the timing of when you're going to eat and how many people you're
It smells
feeding.
good.
And I always worry, Ronnie, that. Like 1 year I was running behind and my dad passed away the week of Thanksgiving. So our tradition would be to go visit dad at the cemetery and then go home and get us ready. And so I remember being at the cemetery calling you like, I have such a visual of the tombstones. Like, Ronnie, I'm freaking out. Like, has it been in there too long? Is it going to be dry? What's going to happen? And so really, how can we tell people with certainty how many hours to put it in there? I guess it's just an hour and a half if it's 18 pounds plus. An hour if it's 15 pounds or less?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of trial and error almost,
this
but
smells
it's
so
really
good.
not.
It does.
It's very, very easy to do. I was like at least minimum of an hour. And then as, several Thanksgivings pass, you're going like, okay, well, I need to only put because every bird is different. Not every bird is exactly the same weight. So it's kind of like, using just a little judgment. But I have never, honestly, I've never had one that was undercooked or bloody or anything like
Right.
that.
And it's all about not opening the oven door. You do not open the oven door because you don't want to release any of the heat that's been sitting in there from that 500-degree blowout, right?
Got it.
Okay, we are trying the turkey. Look how juicy it looks.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture of this before I take a bite because this is amazing.
Okay, in my opinion,
How's it
it's a
taste?
little dry.
Is it really?
I thought it was really juicy.
Yeah, this is super juicy.
I think it's very, I know because also you're a chef and you're very critical. But oh, yes.
It's what I would call toothy. you call
No,
it.
no.
No, it's
There's
good.
a lot of flavor.
Ronnie, you
Super
did it.
good.
Oh, my God.
This is delicious. Thank you so much.
Wow. Now my mouth is full. Oh, my gosh.
It does fall right apart.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
The Killen turkey technique.
Holy
Put
crap.
the turkey in the oven overnight. Turn on your oven at 500 degrees for an hour at least before you do this. Prep your turkey in your pan. Then you put it in there and you let it go for an hour to an hour and a half. What if I did 2 hours? That would dry it out? If it was like a 20-pound turkey?
I think so. I mean, yeah.
It would dry it out. Oh, the other thing is when you do the vegetables and however you want to season your turkey, how much water or broth are we putting?
I usually go with 1 quart.
1 quart.
Yep.
Doesn't matter the size of the turkey.
Nope.
Because then you can
Okay.
make the gravy.
Right. Then
With
you
that.
gravy, then your dressing, and all
Yeah.
that stuff comes from the juices
drippings.
and everything that's left in the
Yeah.
bottom of the pan.
And in the past, guys, I did. I just cut Yukon potatoes, or as Sam says, Yukon.
You can.
Yukon potatoes. I cut them in half, and I put them as part of the bottom trivet veggies, and all of that stuff. When the turkey was done,
Yeah.
I mean, that was a whole bonus game I didn't even think about.
Yeah.
So I lined those potatoes and carrots and all that as a border to the sliced turkey on the platter, with the cranberries and the orange slices for the pretty garnish, and those potatoes were bomb.
Right. So then you scoop those potatoes into a little bowl and then serve them separately. You just left them in there and let people pull them out of there.
Oh, that's what I did because we had already had mashed potatoes, Kev.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't plan on the trivet being like part of the meal, but they were so dang delicious.
Oh, look at this.
It's pretty much a one pot.
That's
It's
great.
like a one pot, and I've done this with roasted chickens before, just for a regular Wednesday
yeah.
night dinner.
Easy.
If you have like a 6-pound chicken or an 8-pound chicken, how many minutes at 500 is that? Like 15 or 20 or 30?
Yeah, I would do at least 30. 'Cause
30
chicken
minutes.
is a little bit different than turkey.
And then what, 3 hours until you open the oven?
Yeah.
So
Just-
you could do this for a dinner night.
Just
Okay.
experiment. Experiment. Do
Experiment.
it, see what you need, and just play it by ear or whatever. But to me, I think the turkey is really good. It's really nice and juicy.
Super
but
juicy.
I think once you put the gravy on it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I always like gravy and cranberry and all
Yeah,
that good
yeah,
stuff
me
with
too.
it. Just for
Me
flavor.
too.
That's just the way I am.
So
But
good. Ronnie,
better.
kill it,
Real quick,
bravo.
Ronnie, people are asking, real quick, sorry, Rilla.
Yeah.
Does it matter if it's gas or electric for your
No,
oven? You
no.
don't have it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It can be when I was like poor and lived in an apartment, had a electric oven.
Yeah.
Those cheap ass gas oven.
Yeah, those
And
bad
then
ones that they have in
it
apartments
still
sometimes.
worked.
Okay,
It still
cool.
worked
So
fine,
it
no
works
problem.
awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
But I'm not done with him yet because I do want to know about the Michelin star because a lot of people don't realize Michelin stars came from the tire company. But it's the most
Yes.
revered award
told me
in
that.
food. Yes.
It's so bizarre.
It came from the tire company, the most revered award in food. And we'll talk about the bids versus the stars next in Scoop on KRBE.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Aranda. Speaking of food, if you have just tuned in, we have Chef Ronnie Killen in studio with his crew who brought in the overnight turkey. He started at 9 p.m. last night, took it out of the oven at 5 a.m. and brought it to us. And I think that Kevin and Sam are very happy because they're very quiet with their
I
mouths full.
know, I'm full
It's
now.
so good. Oh, really? I was going to get seconds, Kev.
Okay, pass them around.
And Ronnie, you even brought cranberry. You have the gravy from the turkey. I had that cranberry sparkling water I told you guys I found the other day. Let's open it, Sam, and see how it tastes. It's not seltzer like alcoholic. It's just cranberry sparkling water, which are holiday time only. Why only the holidays cranberry? They have everything else. Let's see how we like it while we have our Killen's turkey. And Ronnie's
It smells really good.
Oh, it does. Kevin, you don't like cranberry for real? You want to try this?
No,
You wanna try
no. That's sweet and savory. I don't like to put that together.
No.
Some
it's
of-
just crunchy water with essence of cranberry. Right?
I'm sorry. I thought you meant putting it on top of the turkey, but
No.
I'm
Yeah,
not
here,
putting it on the
here.
turkey.
I don't know if it's a new cooking technique.
Take his. And if y'all have cups over there, y'all can try this. I forgot I can.
Okay,
It's
fine.
just,
I'll
just
try
try
it.
it. It's
doesn't
just
even
cranberry
taste like
sparkling
if
water.
you did not tell Kev that it was cranberry, you would have no idea. I have no idea this is cranberry. It's just crunchy water, sparkling water.
You smell it more than you taste it. I think when it's in your cup.
I
Super good.
love a vodka cranberry, and
yeah.
this isn't bad.
This is
I
great.
just
Put that together.
I
It's
need
fine.
vodka in it.
Thanksgiving, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah, vodka with the cranberry sparkling water. Why
I'll
not?
be
Let's
right
go.
back.
I'll be right
It's
back.
0 calorie, isn't it?
Ronnie was saying that his tradition, your tradition on Thanksgiving is mimosas, right? So everybody has like a favorite drink. Now, let's talk about the food industry because Houston is a mecca for foodies. I mean, really, I'm so proud of this city for all of the amazing food that we bring, all the diverse cuisines that we've got. And the Michelin star, maybe somebody listening only knows of the Michelin star because you watch Emily in Paris. And that is all Gabrielle is trying to get. He's just trying to get a Michelin star. So the Michelin star was created when it was the Michelin Guide. It was a travel book created by the French tire company, the Michelin Tires, in 1900, guys, to encourage people to drive more. When you drive more, what do you need? You need more tires. So they would make this book of places to go. It had maps in there, it had repair tips, it had lists of places to find gas, lodging, and food. And it was a useful service when cars were relatively new and very complex to people. They're like, what is this new invention? But this Michelin star evolved in 1926 when they introduced the single star rating for restaurants, which later expanded into the 3-star system to promote travel and boost tire sales. It is the most revered thing a restaurant could have, and it's very rare to get it. Now, I said bid, but it's bib. That's how much I don't know about it. Ronnie, you guys got 2 bibs. What does this mean?
I mean, when they actually emailed me, I'm like, "Are you talking about this restaurant? Are you sure?"
And he's like, "Is this a joke?"
I really had a question. I thought it was a joke. I knew it was from them, obviously, but I didn't really understand, or think that our restaurants were worthy of getting something like that. So, because it's I've been in Europe, I've been all over. I've cooked in a 3 Michelin star restaurant, and it's completely different than what we have here. But at the end of the day, it's about good food. You have good food. It's reasonable. That's what a bib gourmand is. It's all about it's good food, good techniques. You're using everything's fresh, everything. And for Houston being like the 4th largest city in the United States,
Right.
I think Houston only had maybe 12 bib gourmands and maybe 6 Michelin stars. 6 or 7. I'm not exactly, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's close. So for
That's how hard it is to get it, and that's how picky they are about giving them out.
you think about 6,000, at least 6,000 restaurants from what I've heard recently. I know there's several closing, but 6,000 is a lot, and to
Yeah.
be recognized by that, I mean, I'm excited by it, but I'm actually motivated by it because I'm like, okay, this is a stepping stone. I want to get 1. I want to get 2. I want to whatever.
So the bib is the step to the star.
Right. You have what's called a recommendation.
Okay.
Recommendation, and then after that, you have the bib, which is actually a part of the award.
Okay.
And then you have the stars,
star.
1 to 3.
And
So
who is the secret eater?
you have-
Ronnie, like, how do we know who is the person? Does somebody, they don't live in Houston? Do we know this? Are we allowed to know this as restaurateurs that does this person fly to Houston to do this?
You have no idea who they are. They just come in and they get certain things. They want to know what you're known for, so they'll research the internet and stuff. And we had no idea, and that's why I was like, the Heights. And they must have been drunk when they came in here. I was just because I was like, I didn't really, because it's like chicken fried steak, fried chicken, all this Southern comfort style food.
Yeah.
And it's actually a restaurant that was built around my grandmother's technique with turkey. We do turkey dressing like that, and the dressing is like a waffle. So it's just really kind of neat, fresh food. That's what they had. And, I was honored that we got that, but it's like, okay, what can we do to make it better, to get, to move up, because that's what.
I just kind of feel like it's so unreachable because it's been in the food industry. Sam and Kevin, I know y'all didn't grow up around it like I did, but I feel like just as an outsider, or whether I'm in it, I feel like this is like a genie in a bottle type thing, like. Michelin star, like who gets that? It's just so hard to come by. I feel like it's very revered. So the fact that you guys even got the recommendation, that you got the bib,
yeah,
not the bid, the bib. Well, hopefully there's a star in your future, Ronnie Killen.
If it is, great. If not,
You just keep
so
making
be
good
it.
food.
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose it. That's the hard part because I've seen a lot of people that, the next year you can lose it if your service goes down, the food is not right because they still come to eat at your restaurant.
Oh, wow.
I did not know that.
And
Once you
fun
have it,
fact.
it's not always yours.
Oh no!
It's
Come back and
whoa.
check up on you.
Yeah.
Holy
Maintain the
smokes.
quality.
There's been French chefs that actually had 3 stars and then they lost one and they killed themselves.
Oh,
Whoa! I'm telling you,
it's a
this
shame.
It is. This
It
is
really is.
so. This
Wow.
is so big deal, guys. This is so big deal. Ronnie Killen, thank you so much for coming in with this turkey. Thanks for making another turkey because I know you got a lot on your plate.
yes.
this
Thank
next
you so
week.
much.
And just
Pleasure.
real quick, do I have it right or wrong? When you were being trained as in culinary school, were you at the Cordon Bleu?
I went to Cordon Bleu. I went to Cordon Bleu in Paris. Then I transferred to London because it was taught in English instead of French.
Nice.
And then
and your pastry chef did Princess Anna's wedding cake.
She sure did.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
I know. And she always like, Ron, you need to be a pastry chef. And I was like, I don't love it. I'm very good at it, but I don't love it.
I don't love it. He likes to make brisket and beef ribs and all the deliciousness at Killen's
so cool.
Barbecue. How can people find you guys on Instagram? It's just all your properties. Is that at
Property,
Ronnie?
yeah. Just Killen's. You just Google Killen's or RonnieKillen.com and it'll tell you all the restaurants and everything. And I don't even know something. So I'm trying to think what all I have.
RONNIE. RONNIE. I just did a story real fast so you could see at Radio Rula what Ronnie brought us in here. And then after the show, I'll lay out what Ronnie told us to do for the overnight turkey. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Coming up next, if you are single and you are dreading next week, wherever you're going to land for Thanksgiving, I am going to try and help the family that's going to see you not make you miserable. So it's very important if there are singles in your life, what not to say to them. Next on KRBE.